Morning, gents. How are we doing today?
All right, thanks.
Good stuff. Thought we'd just run through the toolbox talks before we actually started here. What are you doing here today?
We're taking this spool piece off of that particular pipe there. We're going to cross-haul it, put it across the module, and we're going to lay it down on the deck at the far end of the module.
Okay. What have you identified as the access and egress for sort of lift team members?
The lifting team members, only Brian and myself, and throughout the route of the loads taken, there's plenty of access, egress at all points. There's no confined space work at all. It's all plenty open.
How are you on the individual responsibilities of the lifting team? Everybody know?
Well, Gordon's the lead hand on this lift, yeah? Gordon and I have worked together for many, many years, and we've done this lift, or similar lifts to this, quite a few times. I follow his lead. I can interject any time I like. Yeah? We're friends, we work together as a team.
And as job progresses, many problems, we'll stop and discuss it, and then we'll just carry on there.
Are there any elements in this at all of working at height?
There's a small piece at the end of the job there. We've got a small scaffold, we've got harness there, we've got fall arresters. We've both been trained to use it, and should it need a rise, they're there if we need them.
What have you identified as potential conflicting lifting activities?
There's no other lifting activities here because the permit meeting yesterday, it was discussed, and there was another job due to be done here, but it's been stopped until this job's actually finished. This one takes priority.
Fair enough. What are the environmental considerations of working here?
At the moment, nothing. It's clear, but as the job wears on, as the day goes on, it might get dark, and it could be a problem at the far end of the job, but again, with lights there, and shouldn't be too much of a problem.
And you've had a chance to look at the lifting plan?
We both had a chance to lift and plan, we both studied it, and we've discussed it with the Lola appointed person. Again, there's no problem in that respect.
What equipment are you using here?
All the beams above us and throughout the route of the task are all certified. We've all got their ID numbers there. Attached to the beam, there's the universal beam clamps. We can use them at any angle, so we can cross-haul any direction we like there. Beneath the beam clamps, there's 1 3/4 ton shackles, and hanging from them is 1 ton chain blocks. As the load's only about 120 kilos, 1 ton chain blocks are more than adequate. Chain blocks then come down, the slings on the load itself are 1 ton, 2 metre slings, attached to a 3 1/4 ton shackle onto the master link, and the third leg here is a wee lever hoist, just to level up the job should it need a rise there.
You're quite happy you've got access to manufacturer's guidelines?
We have manufacturer's guidelines along with all the certification in the rigging loft if the need arises, yeah.
Okay. When was the rigging loft management discussed?
It's discussed when the lifting plan was being made, and Brian and myself have been working here for many years, and we know the rigging loft inside out, and any problems arises on a day-to-day basis, it's discussed there.
Okay. What have you got lined up in the way of emergency communications?
There'll be alarms, we'll obey the alarms, make things safe, and then make a controlled exit out of the building, a safe exit into a muster point if the need arises.
Okay, kind of noisy here. You're quite happy with the verbal side of things?
If I need to communicate with Gordon, if I see something that I want a clarification on, or I've got a suggestion to make to him, I'll just put my hand on his shoulder, we'll stop, yeah? We might even go and find a quiet area if the load is secure and discuss what I want or what he wants, yeah? So it's quite just a matter of just stopping and communicating.
What, if any, concerns do you have?
None at all. We've been working together for a long, long time now, successfully as well. We haven't had any problems. I don't envisage any problems on this particular lift today.
From here,